Next question is, if the income elasticity of demand for money is low, then options are steeper will be LM curve, flatter will be LM curve, steeper will be IS curve, and flatter will be IS curve. Okay, so we are being told that the income elasticity of demand for money. Okay, when we have the demand for money in this case, so this is not related to the IS curve. So these two options should be incorrect. Okay, so what does LM curve tell us? LM curve shows us, if I draw it here, it shows us, let us say this is our LM curve. We have the GDP on the horizontal axis and rate of interest on the vertical axis. LM curve shows us different combinations of income and rate of interest, where what we call the demand for money is equal to supply for money. Okay, so what is the formula for demand for money? First we need to find out that very step, then we can explain this income elasticity of demand for money. Now at equilibrium, what happens? This shows the money market equilibrium. Obviously I will not go into that detail. So at equilibrium, money demand for money should be equal to the supply of money. Money demand has two components here. Okay, that is, money is demanded for transactionary purposes, and money is also being demanded for speculative purposes. Let's denote it by M subscript Z, and we assume that the money supply is fixed by the central authority. It is an exogenous variable. So transactionary demand for money is the positive, that is demand for money. If I write it like this to make sense, so demand for money is a positive function of income and negative function of, let's denote H subscript, HI. That shows us that the demand for money is the positive function of income and negative function of rate of interest. It says if income increases, demand for money will increase, and if interest rate increases, demand for money will decrease. Okay, now to find out the LM equation, we equate demand for money with supply for money. So that means KY minus HI should be equal to money supply, which is fixed. Solve for Y, so we have K times Y is equal to MS. Transposing it becomes HI. Now this K denotes here, this K denotes the income elasticity for demand for money, and this H shows us the interest elasticity for demand for money, or income sensitiveness for demand for money, and this shows the interest sensitiveness for demand for money. Okay, so let us solve for Y. So Y will be equal to 1 upon K MS, okay, times MS plus H upon K times I. This is our LM equation. Now this, the first part shows us the intercept of the LM equation. Okay, because money supply is exogenously fixed, K is also a constant number, so this gives us the intercept. Let us say this is the this term shows the intercept. And what is the slope of this LM function? Slope of the function depends upon H upon K ratio, and we know that H is the interest sensitiveness for demand for money, and this K denotes the income sensitiveness or income elasticity for demand for money. Now here you can see, if this K, the question tells us if income elasticity for demand for money is low. That means if the value of K is low, okay, compared to H, what will happen? This whole term, this H upon K will increase. Obviously, if the denominator is smaller compared to numerator, so this whole term will increase. That means the slope will increase. That means it will become steeper. The thing is, let us say we have H upon 4. It changes to, or let us say in place of h we have 10. Initially we have 10 upon 5, which is 2, and if it becomes low, that is from 5 to, let us say, 2, so it becomes 4. Obviously when this k decreases, this slope becomes steeper here. Okay, that means the correct option should be that when the income elasticity of demand for money is low, then the LM curve will be steeper. The correct option should be first option.